Yeah. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. What a game. Holy smokes. What up? Fishing Maniacs. How we doing? Y'all know how I'm doing. Over here sweating my brow. Appreciate y'all being patient for me tonight. I see the gang's out. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing? How are we doing tonight? Woo! Big, big, big game. Love it. All grit, no quit, close knit. That's it. That is it. Baby. Let's dial it back into fishing for a minute. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm trying to, y'all were chatting for a minute. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm running late. The whole gang's out. Sly Fox, Scott, Michael Bradley. She always does that. Echo, Alexa, turn living room lights to 100%. Turns my lights down. I need some water. I was screaming. Crazy. Let's go. New place today. Bunch of bluegill. No bass. What do you mean they had a motor, Carol? Yes, sir. I'm not gonna lie, it might have been a little rough if I had to pop on here after a heartbreaker. I did my little happy dance. My girl was laughing at me. I turned into like a 5-year-old kid. It's crazy. Gotta love the Knicks. Yes, sir, Malone. So I figured it'd just be easier to do it like this instead of me staring at the TV like this for 20 minutes. What's up, Mike? Gina? How's everybody doing? I actually got a little plan tonight. A little pen and paper, a little pad. Your boy's getting a little organized. Trying to, anyway. Diggs is out. What's up, man? Okay. What's wrong with your kayak? Are you getting one? Is that what it is? Here come the notifications about the Knicks. Oh, okay. Really? I didn't know that. Okay. So it's kayak or bank only, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, kayak or bank fishing only. Okay. I'm with it. But the timeline from them keeps changing. Okay. What are you getting, Diggs? I might have to turn this fan around. I got it blown out the window. Just a little warm. I just need to calm down from jumping up and down and running around the house. I almost threw up like 3 times, y'all. But yeah, let's get into it. You know, I was that time of year for just about everybody. Shallow water fishing. And when I say shallow water, I'm gonna say, 10 feet and less. If that's okay, let me know if I'm wrong. I think we can all kind of agree on that. 10 feet or less. Yeah, yes, sir. I was thinking about getting the same thing. But yeah, with water temperatures rising everywhere, I thought it would just be cool to go over you know, attacking the shallows, because that's pretty much what it's going to be looking like. Yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be going after. What up, Tweezy? Sorry, I was reading comments and stuff. Hey, I need some water. But yeah, I got a few lures I like to use. I got some areas that we could target, you know, bounce some ideas off you guys like always. Hook Life in the building. And you see my boy Greg. What's up, man? They're working on a store-to-store transfer, so I have to wait for the system to get in here now. All right. I like that. It ain't easy being Tweezy. Gina dropping some bars on us real quick. But yeah, shallow water fishing, you know, still pre-spawn for me. I think in my boy caught a big one, and she dropped some eggs. So they're getting there. They're getting there, but I don't think they've hit the beds just yet. From everything I've seen anyway, I think we're getting water into like I can put my hand in the water and it's not like annoying now. So I still got to get a fish finder so I can tell temperatures and stuff like that. But it's probably like mid 50s, crawling towards that 60-ish mark. It's been pretty warm. Even the rain we've been getting is pretty warm. So overall, you know, and then with the rain and everything, I think that will push them even shallower. That we get a lot, but overall, I think pretty much all the fish are getting there, you know. So a couple of things I got here, my little notepad. Like I said, try to be a little more organized with it, but I guess we can start with some lures. I think the first thing that a lot of people would turn to is definitely a crankbait. Actually, I just got one from the 6 Cent sack that I'm super excited for when I do this bad boy. There's two of them actually here that I'll be throwing. I'm actually going to go up to the Crush 100 because Gramps keeps ranting and raving about it. And then I got this dope ass color in Ghost Tipped Craw. Certain times there's so many colors 6 Cent has, but this was like, to me anyway. A lot of clear waters I fish. You know, we got the last lake I went to was a new lake. There was like 4 or 5 foot of visibility. It's kind of crazy. Like I could see boulders in the water from like 20, 30 yards away. Like it got to a point where I was like cruising down the bank and I'm paddling. It got to a point where I was just barely moving and just looking for rocks to cast to. That's kind of how I caught my 19. But definitely going to start using the cranks. Yeah, hell yeah, Sly. I got that over here too. Just try to. Bro, honestly, I always peek at it before I go on, and I try not to look at it too much because I want to give a genuine reaction when I'm doing my unboxing. And I literally just looked at the top of the box and it just said Trace, and I said okay, and I just kind of just kept going with it. But that thing looks sweet. Michael Bradley, how tall are you? But almost dropped stuff. Big fan of this. I'll be throwing this a lot. And then there's a magnet in my computer. That was crazy. And then if they get a little bit finicky, I still like to throw a flat side. And this is the Flat Finesse F4. Big fan of this bait. First time I threw it, I took it out. I threw it in the Milliken Craw. One of my favorite colors. and they munched it. I actually caught these on clearance at my Dick's Sporting Good, and they were like $3.88, I think. And I was like, I think I grabbed like the whole sleeve that was there. Yeah, right behind it, there's another Milliken Craw there too. I think I grabbed all the Milliken Craws that were there, but big fan of this. Which one is this, Mike? No, it's hologram shad, but it does. So it's more translucent, but it does kind of look like the Jane Juice. I see where you're getting the Jane Juice vibes, especially that belly. These hooks are stupid sharp, but yeah, big fan of those. These two are probably going to go right in. I said that on the video. These two are probably going to go right in the box. Welcome to the. There he is. What up, Steve? Tech 9. I was never a fan of Tech 9. He was all right, though. I respected him now. He made good music. He had bars. But I did like that line, welcome to the main event. Did Mike answer? Yeah, 6'2". Yeah, you're a big guy, too. All right. They're everywhere. What up, Lindsay? I hope you're catching them on the sack. You get anything on any of those lures? You got to report back to us. Let us know how you're doing. Yes, sir. You know I represent? No. You have any ollies? No, no ollies up here. No ollies. Oh, dang, Lindsay. Better start throwing. Didn't you get an F4? Start throwing those flat sides. And that crush. That'll get you some work. Is any Mike, I think you should go test them out. Question here is, does anyone have any experience with outriggers for kayaks? As a dude who's 6'7" and stocky as hell, I'm thinking there's a yak that I'm not thinking there's a yak I'd feel good standing in. Mike, right now, Big Fish one, it's the big waters, Big Fish 120. And the reason I know you could be all right in that is because that bass fishing dude has it. He's 7 feet tall, and I think he's 320. And that was his boat for a long time, and that was the first one I was looking at. And I don't know why I necessarily went away from it, but it's the Big Waters, Big Fish 120. And that was the kayak that bass fishing dude, I'm pretty sure his name is Brandon, but yeah, he told me to go get that. So shout out to that bass fishing dude. And you can hit him up on he's one of those good guys. He'll actually answer your DMs if you holler at him. But I should probably, let me see. Hold up. I'm gonna see if I can. Big Waters. Let me see if I can pull it up. 3 Waters. I said Big Waters. Big Fish one. Wow, I got a good sale too on him right now. 103. Okay, here we go. Let's see. It's a great question, though, Mike. Ring bong. I think I got it. So, Big Fish 120. Yes. Look at that. It's on sale too. Stability and rock solid performance. You can come to learn. There you go. There you go, Mike. I think you should try one of these. But it's not heavy too. It's only 100 pounds. It's not bad. I think mine is like 87 right now, but something like that. Yeah, you can just weigh it anywhere, right? I think there's a time and place. I think there's a time and place for it. Stupid. Definitely think there's a time and place for them. I found Zoom. See, man, yeah. I did shop at Ollie's one time, but it wasn't directly myself. It was I sent some money to Jason Emery, my boy Jason Emery. He's got an Ollie's up by him, and they had the stealth jackhammers when they were on clearance. So definitely grab some of those from him. I think I got a bunch of Beehive Delights for like $6 or $7, I think it was. So I told him to get me 4. Crazy. That's a great deal. There you go. Tell her it's a payment plan. Or he gave it to me. I don't know if I don't know if I don't know if they're loud, because I mean I think that it's definitely a different vibration. But also in the same breath, slobber knockers come through cover, like hard cover better anyway, like wood and stuff like that. So like if you're fishing like laydowns and stuff like that, and you're just going for that reaction, I think that the slobber knocker is amazing. But at the same breath, I know for a fact it doesn't like cut through grass as well because of that head-to-head connection. There's that the connection point goes literally through the head. The Evo is worth every penny. Yeah. That's, you know what? Let's get it. Let's get into it. I was another lure. So for me personally, I think that the chatterbait turns on for me personally when it gets into like the mid 50s. That's just been my experience. I would mid to low 50s, is when it turns on for me. My chatterbait bite hasn't been great this year. I just started throwing the mini max a little bit more, like the last couple of times I was out, and got a few bites on that. So I kind of been sticking with the mini max. But one thing I actually need, I gotta turn this TV off, y'all. That's why I keep getting caught, because I'm looking at the other game. I'm gonna turn the TV off and get some water here. But yeah, I was throwing the mini max, but one thing I don't like about it is the snap is weak. Like I bent out two snaps on it. So I'm like, can you buy snaps from Z-Man? Do they sell snaps? Like I just want a stronger snap connection. Yeah, that's when I got them too, Lindsay. I think it was like last fall. Jason hit me and my boy hit me up. First gen. Ooh. Never tried that, but I heard the freeloader's real. I feel like anything Jacob Wheeler touches is real. Man was made to fish. It's crazy. See? That's the things that you're like, I almost want him to make a Jackhammer Mini Max. See, but I feel like the regular Jackhammer, you can feel it too. I could feel it and hear it. Like if you rip it or you just go, you could hear like, I could hear it. I don't know. It's definitely a different sound though. You're 110% right. 110% right. Definitely a different sound. Go get some Bandito bugs. Those things are pretty goated. Right? The mini Jackhammer. That'd be crazy. Premium components. And then started instead of charging you 15. Because think about it. It's terrible. We'd all pay $12. You can upgrade snaps. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to upgrade some snaps myself, Tom. I don't have it. I'm like in season mode, so all my stuff's in my car. But yeah, it was just annoying, you know. Like I went out fishing one day, and then lucky me, I didn't lose my lose the bait. I gotta turn this off. I make a cast towards the end of the day, and I'm like, why did it just look a little weird? And I pull it in, and I bring it back up to me, and the snaps bent, loose magoose, and I'm like, dang, I'm like, yeah, I bent it back on my pliers, but now I feel like every time, I feel like number one, it's not going to start up shattering right away. And number two, I feel like it's going to keep getting weak until it just pops off. And then I'm chopped. Yeah, probably one of them too. I think it was Bass Fishing HQ. I think I remember that. Let me grab some water, y'all. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. God bless the TV. Woo. Yeah, Bass Fishing HQ. I think so. Yeah, I do like their underwater stuff. So I don't think you could ever hate on Tactical Bassin, but I did ask them a question. I would like to see them, and this might just be me, because I'm a tackle nut too, but I would like to see them do the testing of the other baits that they say they do. And it's not like I don't mean that in like calling out way. I just want to know like what in their head or what is it that they're looking for that says, okay, this one's better than this one. To me, I'm a nut. I want to dive deeper. I want to see that process. I want to be there for it. They're recording everything else, so I want to be there for some of that. Like if they say like, okay, well, we tried the Bill Lewis ATV, we tried the 6 Sense Crush, we tried this. It's like, okay, like I would like to see them put those 3-4 baits to the test and be like, okay, well, we chose this one because this, that, and the third. I think that's the only thing that, because I just like, if you've been watching Tactical Bassin for a while, they have the chill. But they've been and I'm not mad at it. Everything they've said and everything they do, it definitely catches fish. But they've been hyping the same baits for a while. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad at that. I just would like to see the thought process and the follow-up, I guess. I want to be there for that. That's just me. Yeah, I think I saw that. My first underwater video was there. Yeah, my dad told me to get one. He's like, you should get a pool and do underwater videos. But I told, number one, I don't have the side plate to my GoPro because I lost it. It popped off. And I plug my battery in, so I'm going to get a different side plate, but it's not going to be waterproof because it's going to have a spot where I can plug my battery in. So I kind of just gave up on the waterproof. But what else I got on this little thing? I got the spinner bait as well. You know, I love the spinner bait. Tactical Bassin was actually just talking about it. If you are down south and the spawn is over, which is crazy to me because I think I still got about a couple weeks, but your spawn's over and you're getting the shad spawn, throw that spinnerbait. Throw the spinnerbait and the underspin. Big fan of those two. Spinnerbait, underspin, interchangeable, in my opinion. If you're getting a little bit more finicky or you need a bite a little bit more, go with the underspin, in my opinion. Yeah, I want to get some because they like, and I believe them. You know, I think we all do. It's not like somebody they're not like the type of people that are just chatting. So I definitely want some ATVs because I like to throw crankbaits into the crap. But I always get hung up and then I go get it. I think you guys all watch me get hung up like 4 or 5 times on my little Friday night live, Saturday nights after work fishing. Nice, really? Should probably get one. What else I got on here? I got the lipless too. I think the lipless is nice. Yeah, I feel okay. So this is also when the jig bite really will turn on for me. I feel like it has like waves. Like this is when the bigger jig bite. That's what I call it. That 19 on Beast Coast, little stealth, and I had that fried watermelon. Let me see. Let me try to be Mr. Cool Guy again. Let me see. I think it's a smallie. There it is. Ugh, so good. So good. So good. These smallie beavers are amazing. I feel like they're slept on. I don't know why. It's like one of the most bought baits on Tackle Warehouse, but I still feel like you don't really see anybody throwing them. And their colors are just stupid. Like, this is crazy. I like that. I think this is the Blue Magic Cross Swirl Red. Big fan of this. I got these. I like this. I feel like Paul and Jeff would like that. It's another good one. This is another good one. Stupid. If you like, for those of y'all who like purple. Their colors are really good, though. I'm a big fan. Big fan, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's crazy. Like, even just a little Texas rig, just pitching a beaver is nice. It's real nice. And then also too, you know, let's speak a few areas. You know, I like to go to like you go to the spawning area, and then what I'll do is I'll look for the nearest deepest hole, and I'll work that edge. Reason being, when that weather's still a little inconsistent, they're not gonna like, in my opinion anyway. I don't know for sure, but in my opinion, I don't think that they're gonna go running back to a winter hole. They're just going to slide into a spot that's relatively deeper and maybe has a piece of cover on it and slide off into that, you know. And then like another area too that I'll be looking at is like shallow flats, like bigger shallow flats that have like a piece of cover on them. I noticed up by me with the clear waters that sometimes I fish at some of these lakes, you'll see fish spawn deeper, you know, and they'll spawn off a piece of cover, and you can take the boat, take the kayak right over them, and they'll just chill. And you can kind of see them off the edge of like a log or like a lay down or some rocks, and they're kind of like right next to it. So I'll attack those. So like I said, the shallow flats with some cover and some structure, things like that going on. Had success doing that. So prime example, last time I went out, about 6 to 8 feet of water where I was sitting, and about 30, 40 yards up, I saw a rock come out the water, and then you could see another rock next to it, and then there was a spot in the middle. So I'm like, oh, okay. You know, if I were a fish, you know, there's where I'm at, I'm over here, and it's deeper, relatively deeper, you know, a nice, cool getaway. And it was right where the visibility started to go away as well. So it was like 4 or 5 feet of water, and I could just tell, obviously, there's more water because that's where it just kind of visibility fell off. And I went around the rocks, tried to get my distance, just about a good cast away, and started working it. I did the left side first, and I brought it down the middle. And then when I cast to the right side, that 19 was on the right side, and she thumped it. There you go, Lindsay. I like to put... I'm going to get into that wobblehead this year, Lindsay. I'm doing it with these guys. Oh, if I can get my camera right. Holy smokes. I like some kicking action with my wobblehead. This is a different color too. What is this? Border Crawl. A little reddish. Been leaning towards the reds and the browns. I seen a guy watch on YouTube has one. Oh yeah, 110%. Don't run them with batteries. I use my power bank. 110%. That instantly stopped the overheating problem. Because it's just the batteries bugging out. It's not the GoPro. The GoPro could stay on all day. I literally had my GoPro on for like 9-10 hours straight at Candlewood in the middle of the summer. So that's crazy. They're almost done. Really? Bro, I've had no luck with it. Absolutely no luck with it. And I got them because of Debo. I think I took them out of my bag. I don't know. And he still screams about them too. I'll give him a try again. What's up, Ralph? There we go. Reaction innovation form split. Reaction innovation flit worm is slept on. Finesse worms. Yeah. I could see that. Ralph in the house. I don't know if I said hi already. Soft plastics have been doing better. Yeah. Soft plastics overall, people throw more. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Water temp was 78. That's crazy. That's really insane. I guess I don't think so. No, I guess there might be like a few small spots that might be in the 60s because it's been pretty warm. I think. Let me check. I don't know where my phone is. You want to load? You give me the week? Yeah, so we got, oh wow, my watch just died. That's crazy. But 50s and into the 70s. 70, low 70s and high 60s. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's nuts. Haven't thrown top order yet. Yeah, they do. Tramp stamp, fried watermelon, Houdini. They got some really good color or good names. I got a Vixen. I don't even know what I did. I think I brought it in the car. But yeah, I got a Vixen. I don't know. Where's my phone? I don't know. I'll try to get back to you with that. I'll get back to you on that. Send me a message on Instagram so I remember, please, Bucktail, because I'll forget. The Spicy Beaver, yeah, Spicy Beaver's fire. You know, one thing that I went away from that I used to catch like amazing amount of fish on, just Texas rigging a Rage Coral. Honestly, it was stupid. Like, I used to catch so much fish on there, and it was all I threw for like weeks. To good old Texas rig. Now I can't tell you, like, I can't get them to sniff a Texas rig. I feel like I'm like, you guys just seen everything, so you just don't like this. You only want a jig now. Yeah, that's stupid. Aren't you in Texas? Where are you at? I always forget. Yeah. Yes, sir. Do I have anything else? I might have ran through it all real quick. Gave myself a little direction for the night so I wasn't just rambling. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I'm getting better at dragon stuff, man. I swear I am. I promise. I need to. I have to. Those days, there's going to be days, and one of them is going to be a tournament. So I got to do it. Got to do it. Hmm. And what might that be? Mike, you probably got to shave it down somewhat. I'm going to assume. Brendan would be proud. I'm going to assume you got to shave the joint down, right? It's a good one. Yeah, I figured file the edge of the joint. I'll make sure I take a look at that. Watch that. But yeah, I might pop off a little earlier. I'm getting a little tired. Had a rough weekend. Not a rough weekend, but I was up late with the fams. Had some family in from Colorado. That's why I was a little late with that video, and I posted on Sunday. Yeah, I'm a power fisherman for sure, but I've been working on it, dragging the jig. So like one big thing I've been working on is literally dragging instead of popping it, only popping when I need to. So I've just been learning to just, you hold your rod tip up a little bit and just kind of just move it. And because what I'll usually do is I would always pop, 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 and I'm like, I don't know, it got in my head. I dragged a couple times and I was doing pretty well. So I feel like sometimes they like it dragged a little bit more. But figuring out that cadence overall is probably the biggest thing of how the fish wanted that day. Bucktail power fishing, like Mike said, power fishing is the best. But in the same breath, catching fish is the best. Yeah. Definitely still drag. You got to. Oh, I think I'm actually gonna have a reel giveaway soon. My boy Pat, he has a righty reel. He bought a righty reel. He tried to he tried to tell himself he could do it. He got a good deal on it. So he was like, "Oh, I could do it. I could do it." And then he pulled to me and was like, "I can't do it." So I'm pretty sure it's a Daiwa Fuego. Um, gonna have that coming up here soon. Once I get it in my possession, I'll do that. But yeah, get a Daiwa Fuego giveaway coming up. Um, might just do another giveaway, maybe some 6 cents gear or something. I don't know. Try some new things. I power fish a wacky worm. Oh, question for everybody in chat. What do you guys think about that new core tackle wacky shot or whatever it is? It's like you screw it. It's like a screw lock. You screw it right into the middle of the worm, and then the weight is right there in the middle. Looks interesting. I like the so and I don't mean to badmouth anyone. I'm just giving y'all my honest opinion. And I feel as though that they earned our trust. Fish the Moment and Matt Steffen. They earned our trust with the tush and the hover rig. And I feel like some of these other expansions might not be it. Honestly, I think that wacky rig thing like would be okay. Yeah, me too. Because that's kind of like power fishing the wacky room. That's what made me think about it. Because it's like power fishing a wacky room. You get some of those smaller weights. You know what? Let's do it. Look at this. Whose kid is this? I just become a streamer overnight. Oh. There we go. For those of you not aware, that's what it is. What size is it? One. Ooh. 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 I might get him. Damn Why did I have to see that? Because now I want to know what the fall rate is. Because if it gives you that stupid slow fall rate, but I can still, yeah, that looks kind of. I don't know. It looks good. Is it catching me? Does look good. Yeah. I feel like they're going to be hit or miss with some stuff. I know, right? There's no way you're getting away with this thing with Yamamoto worms. No way. Right? That's what I'm thinking, Sly. Maybe a little faster. Think Nation. That's a good tip. A lot cheaper, probably, too. It does look a little wonky. But I don't know. It looks like it would get bit. I got to do some more work with the wacky rig this year. Haven't been too big on it, but I definitely want to be. Definitely want to be bigger on that. But a couple things I was looking forward to working on was a swim jig a little bit more on calmer days, because I've noticed last year I'd force a chatterbait or a spinnerbait and I would have the feeling that I'm throwing something wrong, or that I feel like this is too much for these conditions, but I would still throw it. There's the first one. But tungsten putty. No, have not. Eco tungsten, no band weight needed. Yeah. But guys, I'm feeling it. I'm getting a little tired here. I think I'm gonna cut it off. It's about 11 now. I actually got another live coming up this week. We're doing a club live. We are gonna go over Lake Mayapack. Got the top 3 guys on. We're doing Wednesday night, regular time, 9:30. Excuse me. Hopefully Jeff and Paul will be pretty much done wrapping it up by that time. And then yeah, so I'll have my guy Ralph, Joe, and Mike, first, second, and third, not in that order. And yeah, we're just gonna do a little tournament recap. I actually fished the lake twice this year, so I have a little bit of feedback, but I'm gonna let them rock and find out what's working, and let them talk water temps and what they were doing to catch some fish, because there were some good fish caught. I know fact that Mike said he caught over 20 fish in the tournament, so he was able to pretty much pick his bag, which is pretty dope to go out on a day, especially a tournament, and catch over your limit. You know, it's always fun to do that. So be fun to talk to him about what was working, and a couple other guys, see if they were throwing the same thing, see if some of the guys were throwing something different. It's always good to get feedback from the tournaments side of things. So Guys, Fishing Maniacs, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all have a good night. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. And until next time, y'all, deuces.